And we are live on YouTube.
December board meeting called to order. Is everybody ready? Always. All right, market set, go. Ratification of November minutes.
Looked good to me. I approve those minutes. Anybody get a second for that?
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Why is Alice Spotlight on my screen?
I'm gonna run and grab my computer. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Change it so it's not on speaker spotlight.
Yeah, can you put it on gallery?
Yep, will do.
Obstacle.
What are we doing, Castle?
I'm changing this to gallery view.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember how to do it, but
Top right, there's a view with a little.
Top right.
the gallery there. Now it doesn't keep flipping every time somebody talks. It's annoying.
Alrighty. So we had the next thing we had was the financial report.
All right. Current amount in the checking account is $4,984.19. Savings account has $23.45.33. Income for the month was $914.62. Expenses for the month were $1892.96. Advertising budget is $45.73. Tithe to just a second. Tithe to the Mother Church with a total of $45.73. Choice Charity was $46. Those have both been paid as of today. Just waiting for the Mother Church one to get pulled out of the account. Should have already done. I don't know why I didn't.
Okay, so this was checking. Saving. Alrighty. Anything else to add to that? Got all that in there.
Patreon ready to report? Or do need
Did you
one?
ask about what did you
Uh,
say?
Asking if there's anything else on the financial report. If you wanted to talk about Patreon.
Well,
we can-
I have my computer, but I did not bring my charging cord and my computer is dead. So
Okay.
I cannot extrapolate. I know I was just looking at it yesterday, and I believe we're about the same. I can double check, but I think it's 18 paid members and 930 monthly.
That's about average. That's what we've been.
Yeah, it hasn't really changed significantly.
All right, cool. If you look at it and that you find out that's different, just let us know and we'll update it for the next one. So cool. Alrighty.
Any questions on financial report?
Alrighty. Next I've got on the list, and we don't have to do these in the order. We've got a bunch of items, but the next I've got on the list is Welcome Summerfest.
Okay, so I might have to have Castle take them, like some of it, because again, my computer. So we had a meeting. We are 100% officially confirmed on the calendar with Oberon coming. So we can start, making some ads and stuff for that, to drum up some interest. The only thing that is tentative at the moment is I had talked to him about possibly doing like a book signing or similar event on Sunday. So I need to flush that out, confirm that, but that's secondary. We are also, I believe, on Wednesday meeting with Barb to talk about sponsorship to try and bring in some extra funding, because it is going to be a pretty penny to bring Oberon in. And so to try and increase some of the fundraising that we can do to support this. Castle sent us all an email about the ad. So we have created an ad that we'd like to present for approval to submit as our ad. The top is basically Welcome Summer Festival, and then the bottom is like, hi, we're Weavers. Come meet us in our suite, and here's our website if you want to know more. So I'm going to turn it over to Castle to show the ad, because we would like to get that sent out to Con ASAP. So that's one thing off of our plate. And also we don't miss any deadlines and have enough ample time to make adjustments if you guys want anything changed.
Oh, let me get Canva opened up real quick. That's where I got it done at.
If you have that link handy, if it's in Canva where I can grab it, I could share it for our stream as well.
That's what I was gonna do, Ella. Because it's just easier that way.
Mhm. Is it accessible to everybody in Canva or no?
I thought it was, but I will double check. Project. I said go to project. Don't tell me it's gone.
Well, he's pulling that up. We also have been making community candles that we're going to sell as a fundraiser for Welcome Summer Festival. They have a little, so, we have our big community candle that we have been keeping going like 2 years. Well, as it, we've been saving its wax. So we melted down the wax. We're putting a little scoop of that community wax in our candle jars. I don't know if Castle was going to work on finishing the candles. I don't know if that's something he did or not.
I
But
get to do that today.
no problem.
They had to work on, so.
Yeah, no problem. So we're gonna just make basic white candles. They have a lemon or an orange dried slice in them to bring a that summer feeling. And then we're going to use a button maker to make circular, like basically our emblem, which is basically Weavers of the Web, but like with the sun. It's the same one that we had last year that Mandy made. We're gonna put that in a cardboard harder paper stock, punch a hole through it, and then put the wick through that to kind of, because our jars don't have lids, so that will act as a nice paper buffer to prevent like dust and stuff while they sit on the shelves waiting to get bought.
Ella, I just shared that with you.
Okay. How did you share it? Messenger or
I just went into Canva and shared it with you. I can share it.
okay, what's it called? What's the file name?
Convocation ad 2026.
All right, I see it. All right, let me share. The right one. Yeah, there it is. All right, here's what we got here.
And just for those who don't know or have forgotten, this is for the full page ad in the booklet that we get at convocation.
Needs more.
Okay.
Needs more?
More from home.
All right. What else does
So-
it need? I'm
What's the deadline?
the 15th. We got a couple weeks yet, but we need to get it in soon.
Basically this week.
Yeah.
For Welcome Summerfest, you should list that Oberon's coming.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it should totally be on there.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
the point I was designing this, I didn't know that yet. So
Right, so. Special guest Oberon's all, the day includes vendors and ritual and workshops. Yeah.
Something image grabby,
I
imagey and
know.
grabby.
Yeah, I need to know what this is. I don't know what's going on June sixth. Gates open for what? I don't know.
okay.
Who's gates?
All right.
weaversoftheweb.org at the bottom. There's nothing here that talks about a church either. I don't know who Weavers of the Web is. I don't know what they do. So think about it from that point of view. What are the questions that this needs to answer for people that we want them to know, and then make sure it does that.
I mean, even adding something like Lansing's Pagan Home or something like that would at least be like, oh, this is the pagan, group thing or something, I think.
Why would they want to go to Welcome Summer Festival?
Right.
Why would they want to come and see us in our suite? What does one have to do with the other? You know,
Okay. All right. Who? What?
answer the big
Where?
questions.
Why?
Why is it big one?
And when?
Mhm.
There we go. All right. Homework for me to do without my list, so I will get that done. Sounds like I got homework before Wednesday.
Let's see it. Anything else for Welcome Summerfest?
Maddie,
was gonna
Lee, do
say- I believe that is all, unless anyone has any questions for us on anything that has been presented thus far.
Do we still have a separate advertising budget for Summerfest?
it's half of what the church is. It's 5% of what we that 5% is half of that.
Okay, so I need to know what the bucket is available right now for Welcome Summerfest.
Okay.
And then, as y'all start getting images and details together, now that we have our confirmed headliner, we can start advertising it.
All right. I will get that to you this week.
All right, is that it for Welcome Summerfest?
That is it for Welcome Summer.
All right. Next thing I've got on the list is security report.
Does security have a report?
You're muted, Alfred.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Solonox?
Does security have a report?
Well, no incidents, no issues, that I've been told of. There is, I was working on the draft for a simpler, quicker EOP. I'm gonna put that into the EOP folder tonight. If you guys can review that and give me your opinions on it, I can go from there. Keep in mind that the checklists are currently just little lists. I'm not gonna create any kind of anything that looks like a form until I have the rough draft of it done. It's easier just to, get the components and then make a form. The grants, I have not had time to look in on the grants. So hopefully before the next meeting, I can find something. I was trying to look, I thought we had something open on the first aid kits.
We were supposed to be getting, I think ibuprofen, like headache,
Yeah.
like stuff like that in them.
All right,
Yeah,
I gotta get that. I'll put it on my list.
okay.
Headache, what else do we need?
It was like ibuprofen, Tylenol.
And it was like an allergy medicine, I
Yeah.
think, too.
Yeah. If you go on Mfasco, I think they have a little kit of all the common little over-the-counter things that you'd want. And then we can just add those to our kits.
Yep.
Yeah.
And unless anybody has anything for me, I think that's all I have.
Do you want to make folks aware, that our not so friendly neighborhood urban outdoorsman has been released from police custody? And his girlfriend has been taken in his place.
Okay.
Yeah, he was,
The guy who's been causing all the trouble around here this year.
he was
Okay.
out back whining me yesterday.
Well, so on that note, so like you had said something about us coming up with ideas for camera type situations for the back. And honestly, I don't know if there's ever fogging issues, but like I know you can get cameras like the same kind of cameras that built into the same system you've got, that can like go onto the window with like suction cups. And honestly, I think that would be probably one of the simplest solutions for something like that.
Like put one in my office and put it in the
That's what I'm
window
thinking.
Mhm.
and point
We've
it out.
got the window right by the back door that's kind of on the other side of that wall. You've got the other one, I think three cameras, one for each window available to us, and have them just full coverage as much as possible.
You want me to, you guys, you want me to just go ahead and have the church order those that were safe for the church?
Yeah, we're okay with that.
Are we okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm okay with that with the caveat that it's not going to significantly affect our our budget for January 1st. I don't know if we have any like insurance bills or anything that we need to plan for.
You should be able to get,
Coming up, and it should be three of those cameras, even if you get the pin and tilt ones, shouldn't be more than $100.
yeah, no, they're cheap.
Okay, perfect.
They're the blink cameras. You get them in a bundle of like three at a time, and you get like them real cheap that way.
I'm going on Amazon right now, guys. Get them taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
All right, cool. But that's it for the security. The next thing I had on the list, which is a holdover from the last couple months, is the driveway. We got any headway on that?
no, we have not had any headway. I haven't got any calls back. I'll reach out again.
Reach out again, find one new company to reach out to this month. Pick your category, contractor, architect, I don't know, something. Find somebody you need to talk to.
Okay.
3 council members, if you really wanna. That's your opinion.
All right.
Outdoor camera. Look at that. First thing that pops up when we start talking. These
Mhm.
these don't listen to us, not at all.
All right. Is that anything else on that one? Next thing I've got is the holdover as well, just to make sure we're keeping it on the list, is the Comcast internet bill. If I remember correctly, we did you already give the money over for all of them, all the ones we agreed to pay for, or do we need to do this month as well?
I just did it for. I just paid you a check
For
for
December.
December.
Okay, so
You
we
still
need to
have-
pay that. Okay, for
That's already
January.
paid. December's already paid.
But we agreed to pay January as well, right?
Right.
So that'll have to be paid, and then before February, somebody has to call and negotiate on behalf of Keys that price. And go ahead, Castle.
I have Brian is giving me the information from the gentleman that he talked to when he did switched Summerlands over to Metronet. Metronet is available here and we can get it at a cheaper price. We're not gonna have the top speeds. We don't need the top speeds. I'm gonna get a hold of him and talk with him and see what we can come up with so we can get it down to about $100 a month, guys.
We do want to maintain some of our bandwidth.
Right,
We want to make sure that we still have the ability to stream cleanly.
right, and I'm gonna talk, that's part of the conversations I'm gonna have with him to make sure that we're making sure that we can do the things that we need to do that we're doing here still without compromising quality and integrity.
So,
But
what's your time frame on that kind of a connection?
I'm going to get the information from Brian tomorrow when I see him at
Cool.
work.
Cool. Let us know how that goes. If by the next board meeting that hasn't happened or we don't have a plan there yet, then I think we
Hopefully
should go
before
forward with the
next
other one.
board meeting,
Yeah.
I'll have.
Yeah. Okay.
So that we can have a cheaper internet bill so that we're
Yep.
not paying $160 some we're paying to Comcast.
We'll find out if it's cheaper, if it goes in the church's name as a nonprofit.
That too.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
also gonna check in about putting it into a nonprofit name, because if it's a nonprofit, they usually don't charge the taxes
Yeah.
get due.
2/3 of the internet use here is nonprofit use.
Right.
That's fair.
I mean, we could, even if that's the case, we can also call Comcast and set it up as the church too. It might be cheaper that way too.
Well, see what the Metronet says and
Right,
go from there.
all right.
Okay. All right. Cool. I've got that as basically just if by the next board meeting we don't have something in place or plan in action, we'll negotiate with Comcast and go from there. So, alrighty. Next thing, and now we're getting into stuff that we didn't get to last time. These don't have to be necessarily in this order, but the next thing I've got is review Patreon commitments or remove any that we have not or will not be fulfilled. Make final decisions on moving to Zephy.
Yep, so there's a lot of promises that we haven't been keeping on there.
Mhm.
But also we keep talking about moving to Zephy to get away from fees and
Right.
all that.
I know one of the discussions about Zephy was the ability for video hosting. And if it can't do it, I know we at one point kind of looked a little bit into YouTube. But from what I can see on YouTube, I don't think that we can like pass the streaming unless we pay or get in that position where we have like a lot of engagement. But it also might be a me not understanding things too.
Well, I mean, Patreon doesn't host videos either. So as long as we have their email address, we should be able to give them view rights on Vimeo. We've already got Vimeo. We already paid for that. It's already secured. So we could just be creating Vimeo access rights per membership level.
Right.
Alfred?
I haven't gotten a lot of time to look at the Zephy. Can we create posts on Zephy?
Yes.
So with Vimeo, there's an option to set the domain that it can be viewed on. So if you could put it into the post with the link, then that may work. We may be able to do it that way. I know on some of my own websites, I set some of my videos so it can only be viewed from certain domains.
So that way somebody can't steal the video and move it. Also, is what you mean?
Well,
Right.
the other possible option for that access too is to move it to our website and do it through hosted frames that link back to the Vimeo. And then if it's locked down to the website and we lock that page of the website down to certain levels of access, then that problem's solved. Then we've already got a website where we can put blogs and posts and
Yeah.
If we did the website, would we even need to use Zephy, or would Zephy feed into the website somehow, or is it a separate thing?
I think the idea was to have Zeffy be the
The pay,
cost-free payment collector.
the
Because
paywall.
Okay.
everybody else takes that percentage, Zeffy's not taking the payment fees out. So if
Gotcha.
we use Zeffy to collect the payments, then we reduce that fee overhead. We would just be down to hosting it ourselves. Alfred?
Do we set up a Zephy account and start kind of trying it out and, give us a month to see if it looks like it's gonna do what we need, and then if it does, switch over to it then.
I thought we had done that.
We have a dummy account set up. I just gotta put in the EIN number because I couldn't find it. I've found
Okay.
it in the files.
Hey, if you can't find an EIN number, that's why you have a secretary.
Or
Or a bratty little sister.
a bratty little sister knows how to find it. But I get the EIN number in there this week and we can start using it.
Okay.
I'll get
Um,
you guys the information.
well, and then those of us who pay Patreon could always just switch over there immediately for
Yeah,
the
Right.
pilot run.
Yeah.
and then we start posting, dual posting for one thing. Get to post both post streams up and running, but also every post on Patreon gets headed with "We are moving to Zeffy. Please take the opportunity to move your payment subscription now."
Right.
Yep.
And just start making the announcement. And then we'll work on building the back end that we need to support the access as we move over. So as y'all move payments over, we can start setting up the access rights using y'all's accounts to start with.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Make the announcement, start moving our people over and make sure everything's set up and running before we shut Patreon down.
Yep.
Like, listen to me
So I just want to make sure that I understand, like, we're moving, but we're also telling people to start moving, or are we going to do a trial period first, get the bugs worked out, and then start telling people to start moving?
Yeah, I'm thinking the trial period is just moving us first. Anybody on the board who's got a Patreon account set up, making donations that way, get it moved over to Zeffy.
Mhm.
And then let's get the back end built out for y'all's accounts, test the video access and stuff like that. And then we'll start adding that announcement, but you'll want to start dual posting right away. So we've got the ecosystem up and running.
You dual post, but then you won't make until we, I
Yeah, we
guess,
won't make
yeah, the
yeah
public
dual
part.
post, but don't
Yeah.
make the announcement yet.
all right, I'll get
Cool.
that. I'll finish getting the Zeffy set up tonight. I've got
I was gonna say, let my Patreon is due to charge in 2 days. If you get it set up tonight, let me know that you actually have it set up and I could switch over tonight. I could be the first one on there.
okay, I'll let you know. Um, you want just the blank minis? Is that what we want
For what?
for the cameras? Three of those?
Alan was talking about something that could mount to a window, like suction cup to a window.
Yeah, they suction cup to a window. They should have some that specifically are designed for that.
All right,
If you need, we can work on that together, but I've seen them on Amazon. Yeah.
we'll deal with it on Wednesday.
Yep.
When I was working in residential with people with traumatic brain injuries, we would have either on their house or on like a tree by their house. There was a really inexpensive camera that you would just put up a mount and it magnetically mounted. And once in a while you'd have to change the batteries in it, but you could record it and watch it live if you needed to.
Yeah, that's
We-
basically what we're getting.
I mean, we have a built-in blink system right now. I think the idea here was if we could stick with that system, it could be easier.
I'll just extend it.
Just extend it to that, yeah.
Okay.
But if you have trouble finding Castle, Wednesday we'll look at it.
I'm
Okay.
having trouble finding it. We'll look at it on Wednesday.
Okay, cool. All right. So for our next item on the list, we've got status update on GuideStar certification.
Working on it, in progress.
Okay.
What do we need for the next step?
It's been a couple days, I don't remember, I didn't write it down, I will get that.
Well, what level are we at on that? We at gold or
Yeah, I
silver?
don't get anything anymore.
Oh, I thought we had done a bunch of stuff on there before.
Yeah, but it
You have
wasn't,
to keep it up.
you have to do it
Oh.
every
To
month,
maintain.
Okay,
It's a-
gotcha.
constant maintain thing.
Gotcha. Okay. So for now, I'm just gonna put you're gonna follow up on that.
Yes.
Alrighty. Proposal to send one clergy member to the WSTS Wicca 595 Ministry Management taught by Ada Slavo starting in January with Weavers covering tuition.
What?
That's
I think
on the list.
I think it would be a great idea. I seen the class. I don't know. I didn't read all the description. I noticed it when it was in Moodle today. I didn't see a
Mhm.
description on the class.
If I
but-
remember correctly, it would be a one-time expense of about $350.
Are the graduate electives the same or graduate classes the same cost as an elective class?
No, because they usually span 2 terms,
Oh, okay. Okay.
a 2-term commitment. And it's, I think it was 350 or 400, but I don't remember exactly. And I don't think they have it public facing.
Okay, they don't have it public. I was gonna say I could go look, but maybe not.
350 sounds right. But yeah, it was explained to me that it's a completely like separate like payment program, all that. Like it's not to do anything with the elective track.
What is
It's not a subscription, it's a one-time payment.
Yeah.
Alfred?
According to Wiccan Seminary, graduate a la carte classes are $320 each.
320, all right, well, that's even
320?
better.
All right, cool.
That's not bad.
I think it would
Um,
be beneficial to us as an organization to have somebody take this class.
mhm.
That would be Ella, Alfred, Maddie Lee, or Castle. Y'all are all eligible right now.
You
And
said
it
it's
is,
it's
it
a
is at
two-term.
11 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. Just put
Yeah.
the time out there.
Okay, so that would be something I think that would be something if I was to do it, I would have to watch the recording. I wouldn't be able to be at the live labs most of the time, I don't think.
It would probably be the case for a lot of us,
Yeah.
but whoever gets it should at least make an effort and see if you can find a way to get in sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you
Right.
can't, I mean, if we can't get anybody who can be in there for the live labs, I still would like somebody to take it.
I can do it next year.
I'll do it.
Alfred wants to do it.
I'd be in the same boat. I may not be able to hit every class, but
All right, well then, all in favor of Weaver's paying for Alfred to take the ministry management course? Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, Alfred, email enrollment,
we'll do.
and then, once they're ready for payment, send us a message or talk to Trish, see how they want to set that up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should be able to just do it through if they have it on do they have it on the seminary website as an a la carte, or is it listed under there? Because
Hold on.
they've got a new process now.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Thank you, Alfred.
There's a
yeah, thank you
form,
very
but
much.
the only one they have on there is current course offering of healing with crystals.
Okay. So
I think an email went out to the seminary not too long ago. But you can always email Trish.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. So moving forward, we've got status update on curtains in library project.
We have curtains.
I just gotta go pick up rods. I trying to find the right ones to make it work and look the best. Is what I've been trying to do,
Awesome.
and that's gonna be on my.
Making progress.
Yep.
We have a lovely set of rainbow curtains, courtesy of
So
Andy.
I think we were gonna do one rod per 2 windows. Yes. And
That's
then
the plan.
okay, cool. Cool,
I
cool,
just
cool.
gotta find the
If
right
you
rod.
want to, if you need to like have somebody go with you, like I'd love to go like pick some out if you want to do something like that on like a weekend day, if you're available.
We could probably do that. Won't be this Saturday though. I'm busy.
No, no. What's that?
I won't be this Saturday. I'm busy.
Yeah, that's fair. No worries. But yeah, let's pick a weekend and
Let's pick a day to go do it. All right.
yeah. Cool. Um, alrighty. Fundraiser for candles from My Penny Jar LLC.
I think we've kind of scrapped that. We're going with something we're doing ourselves because it's going to be cheaper.
Okay.
We
We
can control things a little bit more. Right, Maddie Lee?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a note because that's the community candle plan, right?
Yes.
Alrighty, cool. Easy peasy. Make it past that one. Choice charity.
Yes. It's becoming it. We've got one more month of the choice charity that we're doing this right now, and we need to come up with a new one for next year. Right now, we are with the Solace Center. Previous year, we did Helping Women, period. Previous year to that, we did animals. We did Humane Society.
What about Planned Parenthood?
We could do Planned Parenthood.
I'm all for supporting Planned Parenthood.
Anybody had an objection to that?
Which I couldn't hear what it was.
Planned Parenthood.
I have no objection to helping with that. No.
Planned Parenthood of Michigan? Or do we want to do the national organization? That's the next question.
Oh, probably Michigan.
All
Yeah,
right.
go local for sure.
All right.
Are we gonna do like we've done in the past with, or did we just gonna pick one? Like we've done in the past, we voted, but on across a few different ones.
Do we want to put proposals out there, or do we want to just pick one and run with it?
I think we should just pick one and run with it. That's what we did last year because of everything that went down with the elections. That's why we chose Solace Center. Is because
My vote is going for Planned Parenthood unless anyone can sway me otherwise. So it's a moot point on my end.
I'm here for Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
Sounds like Planned Parenthood is our new choice charity.
Just gonna throw I put that out there because they've been cut off on Medicaid funding here. So
hmm
Every
they
little
need
bit,
it.
every little bit helps.
Do we need to do a board vote, or we just?
I move that we
Make
make
it
the
official.
2026 choice charity for Weavers of the Web be Planned Parenthood of Michigan.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right.
Alrighty.
So, Ella, on
Yes.
January 1st, can I get you to change the website to say our choice charity is Planned Parenthood of Michigan? Because Bill says it's Helping Women, period, right now.
Oh no, does it really? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it says
Not-
our 2024. It didn't
Okay.
say anything about
Yeah.
2025.
I'll just update that when I get a minute anyway, because that's what we're switching it to. I'll just like even before January 1.
Please and thank you. Because I've still got one more payment to make to Solace Center.
Mm-hmm. I make a note of that. Alrighty. Cool. Ad for convocation program. We've already did that with the other ones, right? So
Yes, that's what we just talked about.
all right. Panageria. That is the last item on our list, by the way.
Yeah, so we have been invited by Panageria to submit a regular monthly column about Weavers of the Web. anybody interested in taking that project.
What do they
That's
want?
the Pagan magazine, isn't it?
Yes, that the HCC puts out.
Oh, okay.
What
I
are they
forgot.
wanting to
Forgot all about that.
be?
How do you even spell Panageria?
Panegyria.
I was just gonna say with a P.
Yeah, I can.
I'm trying to pull up. I know she sent me an actual message.
Here it is. Okay. I love the idea of it.
Okay, so monthly article on what is happening with Weavers and Keys, 500 to 1,000 words submitted in a Word doc. Special events or inspiration can be longer, include links where applicable, photos always welcome. Those with people in them draw more attention. A short bio of the author with a picture is good. JPEG format photos. I have submission deadlines coming up beginning December 15th for ebook topics published January 1st. And going forward through the year, basically by the 15th of the month, and there's a topic given for the next month.
Is that something one person has to head up, or can we rotate?
We can rotate if y'all want to do that.
That's something that we wouldn't be able to be late on because it would look really bad on us if we did.
Right, it's gotta be done on
We
time.
have to do that if we're going to do it. Like I'm tempted to say I'd love to do it. I also don't want to overextend myself either. I mean, 500,000 words actually feels pretty doable, to be honest.
First one's gonna be due here in about a week. For the day.
So what was that we were talking about? Like, so you said for the next deadline would be related to Invoke and stuff like that, or what would we be?
Yes, by December 15th, we would need the article about EMOC ready to go. It'll be published on January 1st.
Okay.
We talk about our cookies. How we eat our goals.
Yeah, we could definitely talk about what we do specifically. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take it.
All right.
You wanna take the first one, I'll take the second one, Ella?
I would definitely appreciate, yeah, if other people want to help along, for sure, if you
All
want to do some, but like
Second one will do January 15th, and the topic is all things Earth, to be published February 1st.
All things Earth.
You can talk about our river cleanup monthly
ooh, I
thing.
love that. I love
That's
that.
probably what I was gonna do. If you're all okay with that.
So is that what you would talk about on the January 5th? So the next one is what you're saying, Castle?
Yeah, I will do the second, I will do January, the one that's due January 15th. You do the
Okay.
one due December 15th, okay?
Okay. All right. All right, will be 12, 15. Bill will do one. And then what I want to do, if we're going to do that, I might keep this on the list just to make sure we don't forget it doesn't get dropped.
I was gonna recommend that.
Yeah, just to make sure it doesn't get dropped at any point.
Too.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Thank you. And then anybody else that wants to sign up for things, we can sign up in the calendar as well.
Yep. All right, cool. So that
Speaking of signing up for calendar, just reminding people that we changed how we are doing the events. So now everything that's signed up, what is it, January 1st? Anything that's in February, right? Is that how we were doing
I
it?
think we just did a rolling 6 weeks is what we finally decided
Well,
on.
I'm not gonna promote anything until it gets a lead attached to it. And if it doesn't get a lead attached to it and we hit that 6-week window, I'm probably gonna have to take it.
I would like to write the Beltane one and how Weavers of the Web does a family-friendly Beltane.
Alright, that one will be due March 15th.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that just on here for. Yeah, I could write it today.
Oh.
No, we were talking on the phone, she brought her phone in her hand. Great. To get all colorful chips once.
Alrighty, so that was the last line item I had. Was there anything else we needed to do or talk about? I was surprised at how quickly we got through a lot of those.
I do have something that I would like to
Okay.
present to the board for consideration.
Right.
So, we utilize the space, and I know that we've been hard pressed for finances, but we all have, like, the store is as well. And in calculating what our rent is compared to the overall rent, I feel that as a church, we are utilizing the space more than the amount that we are paying. So I think that we should strongly consider increasing how much rent we put towards the overall rent, because we have grown and we have talked about how we've outgrown this space multiple times, but our finances are not representing that. And, you know, I know the store is there to support us, but we also need to support the store, because if the store goes down, we'll go down as well. And that is my proposition of consideration, that we reconsider how much finances we put towards the overall rent.
I'm with you on that. I also want to consider what our guaranteed income is. I think we should definitely increase where we can afford to. But we want to keep in mind like how much money we have now is in the checking account is good, but I don't want to be operating on a deficit either.
Can I point out that Solenox is operating on a deficit for us? I
Fair.
don't think that's fair. I would, and the church's budget has been fine, not great, but fine. I think we can afford to make it so that Solenox doesn't have to run on a deficit. Just to keep us in a place.
Alfred, you had your hand up a second ago.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Alfred.
I was just gonna say, can we look at what the church's usual income is for a month versus the percentage that the church is paying of the total rent, and get that number?
Yep, I'll get that number for us. Can't get it right now, but I can get it. And have
Okay.
it.
Because I think that could help us get a good idea of how much the church should be paying. Generally, with a lot of things like this, you should probably be looking at 30 to 40% towards rent. So that could give us a baseline, and we could look at what we're paying out and kind of figure it out from there. Because yeah, the store needs help, and without the store, we don't have the church.
Well, we have the church, we just don't have a building, the church.
We'd lose the building. I would also we probably, if we're gonna do that, I would be okay, I think, if we needed to give a little more than we're taking in, as long as we have the money in the bank account like a set time period to help keep that going. But we also got to consider how much money we're about to pay out to Convocation as well if we're doing that event, right? So we have to keep that, make sure we have that money, the money we have in the ad budgets, so those buckets that we've got set up already, see if we can get those dollar amounts figured out so that we can say this is how much we have left over outside of that. What can we extra throw on top of it?
Yeah.
Now, Castle, you got your hand up.
Just to let you know, I did go to the board of Pagans in Need and as the president and say that I needed more space and needed to help increase rent because of issues. We are now paying $200 a month in rent as started December 1st. So because we are here more, we are using the space more. We're here 4 times a month, sometimes 5 times a month to run pantry. So I did increase our rent from Pagans in Need that's coming in to help pay for this space. So just to let y'all know that pantry did step up and help where we can.
We lose the Ella.
What's that? No, I just turned my camera off for a second because I was taking a bite of food.
That also being said, I know Maddie and I are gonna try to work on it next time we get a chance. We're gonna get the second vending machine emptied and get that out of here because it's in the way. It's taking up space that it's not creating revenue right now because of where it's at. So we're gonna get that taken out of here and we're gonna go store it in the pole barn at Maddie Lee's house. And then we will also have a little more room that way. We're going to rearrange that storage room back there to make it where pantry has a little more room. So that I can move people in here efficiently. Because that first first Sunday in November was crazy. We were here until almost 1:30 getting people through because we had that many people show up for help.
So related to the finances, since we're not quite done, I think with the rent question, Castle, I guess what the ask is that percentage that Alfred was talking about. And then also, I would like to see just some kind of a crunch numbers of report of something that says what our expected amount of money we're about to shell out to certain things and how much we have that's available to spend, right? And if we can get a dollar amount.
Financial statements with with our future obligations outlined. And our expected income also outlined. The nonprofit version of a profit and loss.
All right, expenses.
Same thing that we are gonna need if we step up to get financing for a temple.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing that we really need in order to get top status on the donation things as well. This is what donors want to see, this stuff.
Okay.
Here's another question. If we cannot afford to support the store that's keeping us in a building, do we even deserve to be a church? If we can't help Solenox, who's giving us a building, like, do we even deserve this?
I don't think it's necessarily a discussion of deserve, but are our priorities of aesthetics overshadowing our priorities of longevity would be more what I would be thinking.
Much better words. I like those words.
Let's say, yeah, definitely. We can do we are responsible for keeping this going as long as we can, and let's do what we can. So that's why we need those numbers. We can get those numbers and we figure how much we can actually give extra on top of what we already do. And then we can make a informed decision. on how
other
best
thing-
to spend that money.
The other thing that I would point out is that most organizations at some point have somebody in charge of marketing and looking at projects for growth and fundraising. Specifically for this to pay the bills. That's because that's how you pay the bill. Right now, we don't have anybody doing that.
Also, most churches pay their pastors.
Right now, we're not getting anybody paid.
Yep.
We are all volunteer,
Mhm.
I wasn't talking about the rest of us. I was talking about you.
including me.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been running the pantry
Running
for
the
10
pantry.
fucking years. It's been free. I haven't been taking a dime. Because it's more important to put the money where it needs to go.
I think
I'm
we're-
not wrong making it so that this place pays all of us is the way to keep it going long term.
And I understand it and I get that.
Actually, part of what I'm gonna be talking about at the Loki Fest panel I'm doing on Friday.
Just
I do agree that if we see the breakdown of the numbers and we can't afford it, we should increase.
I think that's kind of where we're at. Is we need those numbers so we can see what we can do.
I hear you. I will get them.
And once we and if you can get them even earlier than the next board meeting, we could kind of
That's the
do a
plan.
chat vote. We could do that. That'd be cool. Do we have anything else we want to talk about on that topic or any other topic? I'm not hearing anything.
I'm good.
I don't have anything.
Move to adjourn the meeting.
All there?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.